If you ever wanted to make a Among Us store for the lulz, for the funny, for the memes, but you never knew how to, well, you're about to find out. In this video, you're going to find out just how to make a Among Us store for all the memes and the funnies you can ever think of. So let's get right into it. Now, before we build a door or anything like that, I want to address this is Java only. You cannot make this on Bedrock. Just wanted to say that before we get any more into the video. Now, these are all the blocks you're going to need to build the store, and I just want to say you do not need to use the light blue because that is just what I need. But you do need glazed terracotta and stained glass, or just glass. I just use light blue for my building block, but you don't need to use that. And also, as you can see, this is using Litematica, so in the description I've left a download link to a Litematica file so you can actually use this door using Litematica, so you can just paste it in if you don't want to build it. But let's get started then. So this is the space you're going to need to build the door. It is 21 long, 13 tall, and 3 blocks wide. So it's kind of taking up a lot of space, but at least it isn't taking up so much space being wide. I'd rather have a door be long and tall than be wide. So to get started, we're going to go 5 blocks in and then 1 block here. So it goes right along here, and then you place it on your first block. And you're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Forgot a block there. But anyways, it's going to be 7 blocks long right here, and then you go redstone right on top of it, put another block right here, and then run another redstone. Then you're going to take out a note block, put it right here, put a observer on top of it with a light blue wool like that, a piston, 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 and then 2 more down here. Then you're going to put 2 observers on both sides going off of the note block, your building block on the side of the observers, redstone on top of that block, and then a repeater on 4 ticks across of that redstone like that. By the way, these repeaters are facing into pistons. Then you're going to put a observer on both of those, well, 2 observers like that, and then sticky piston and sticky piston. And that is the first circuit of the door. And now the next part is to build a frame. Now, it doesn't actually have to be red. It could be any color you want, but I just like to use red for all the memes. So you're just gonna go like this, make like little L's and J's here. Now these are just L's. You're gonna put a line in the middle, walls on each side. The left side is gonna be 3 blocks tall, then the right side is gonna be 4 blocks tall. So like this. And you're gonna put a little diagonal line like this, and then 2 blocks up here. And there's the frame. And now we're going to put in our button and then a block right here. And we're going to put blocks like this, making a little O here, redstone on top of these, repeater here, and a piston right here. Now we're going to go with a block right here and then put a glazed terracotta right there. And don't forget to put redstone on top of them. And then with this piston down here, we're going to go with a observer facing up off of it, a repeater on top of that, and then a block under that observer. And then we're going to put a piston right here across of that repeater. And now we're going to put in our first slime block 1 block above this piston. And then we're going to put terracotta next to it, light blue wool on top. And then we're not actually going to put a redstone dust right here. We're going to use a repeater on 4 ticks. Then we put another repeater right here going into it on 1 tick. Then we put some glazed terracotta right here, block and block. And then put redstone dust on top of that. And now we're going to build the triple piston extender. Now the triple piston extender, it's going to go 3 pistons, and of course it's going to be triple extending. So we're going to build that now. So you want your 3 pistons like this, observers right on top of it like this, your building block of choice at the end there, some more observers on the top going into a repeater here on 3 ticks, and then a redstone dust right there. Then on the other side we're going to put a block right here, and we're actually not going to put a block there, we're going to replace it with an observer, and then we're going to put more observers going off of it like that. And then right here we're going to put in a repeater on 4 ticks. And that's the triple piston extender. Very easy, and that's actually the like 3rd circuit in here. Yeah, because this would count as a circuit. So we're 3 circuits in. Nice. Now we're going to run some glass from here going up. So just run it like I am now, just up to there. And put redstone along that. Then you're going to put building blocks right here, just going all along, and then put it like that. And then just like another circle here, well, another L shape thing, question mark, right here, and then a block right here. Now we're going to run all of the repeaters on the top. And all of these have to be on 4 ticks. Then we need to put another repeater right here that's just on 1 tick. Redstone dust, and then redstone dust. This is so it can actually double fire this, because we don't want the block just like chilling over here. We don't want that. We want it retracted. And now we're going to put in the top circuit. So we go piston, block, block, and then repeater into some redstone dust. We're actually going to pull out a target block here, well, 2 target blocks, and then 2 sticky pistons right here facing down. And there's actually only one more circuit left, which is the second triple piston extender that goes on this side, which is way easier than this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to place a sticky piston, slime block, block on top, and then glaze terracotta right beside it like that. And then right here we're going to place a block, and then another block. Go with redstone dust like this, a repeater on 3 ticks, and then another redstone dust. And we're going to go with 2 blocks here, block down, block like this, so it's like in a diagonal shape. Then a block going down, another block going down, and then another one going to the side down, and then one more block right there. Then we're going to run redstone wire all on top of those. Now it's time to build the last triple piston extender that goes right here. So we're going to go with observer, observer, block, block down across from that one, with a repeater right here on 3 ticks, and a repeater on here on 4 ticks, and then a observer right here. Now we're going to put in the bottom pistons, which is the main extender, if I can place these right, and then the top pistons, which is just 2, and then you put another observer right there. So there it is. And now it's time for the last 2 blocks, which is just those 2 pieces of glass. And there you go, you've built yourself your own Among Us store, which is as sus as it can be. It's very sus. So there you go, I hope you liked this video. I did this as part of my comment on any video short, which you should definitely go watch and comment on my other videos. And if you like this type of content, then maybe go check out this video up on screen now, where I made my perfect door ever.